Hello, everyone. Welcome to our latest investment opportunity, Jaipur Opportunity 2. Thank you for joining us on a Sunday afternoon. I will be taking you through the latest launch or latest asset which we have on our platform, which is the Jaipur second opportunity. We launched the first opportunity 2 years back, but we realized the potential in Jaipur and the kind of demand we were seeing over there. We wanted to, capitalize on the first asset which we did, and that's why we have this opportunity for you. So this is an opportunity to invest in 138,000 square feet of grade A warehousing opportunity or grade A warehousing space in Mahindra World City in Rajasthan. This is also where we had our first asset 2 years back. The tenant is one of the listed companies in India, and it is a leading electrical goods company which has been started 65 years back. And we'll talk more about it as I go down further in my presentation. The gross entry yield is about 9.3%, which includes 1% top up. Lock-in period is 4 years from date of possession, which is July, which effectively means about 4.5 years from where we are today. And the lease period is about 9 years. We're looking at targeting an IRR of 12 to 13% in this particular investment. Rajasthan is Rajasthan has always been a tourism hotspot, and people always knew of Rajasthan as a tourism hotspot. But what we've seen emerging over the last decade or so, more and more industries and factories are coming up and setting up their manufacturing and warehousing plants in Rajasthan due to a lot of factors which are supporting them. One being the easy access to the northern, central, and the western part of India. Apart from that, the availability of labor is also inexpensive, and the policies which the government is coming out with is also very supportive for industries to come and set up their facilities over here. As I said, Rajasthan has always shown immense potential for solar and wind energy. The labor pool, which is available there is inexpensive. It is also young. It is easier to train and skill the unskilled guys over here. There are a lot of facilities which are also being set up in terms of providing training and giving the kind of training which is required to work in these kind of facilities and setups. The policies which the government is announcing or has been there's a single window clearance. So unlike a lot of other states where it takes time for a single company or a single factory to set up, here it's easy, and within 30 days you get the single window clearance where you can straight away go on and start setting up the factory, and the operation is commencing in within 3 to 6 months, or maximum 3 to 9 months as well, depending on when you build your factory. Apart from that, there are a lot of other subsidies which are given from the government in terms of stamp duty waivers, exemption on the electricity duty, and all of that. Within Rajasthan, we were also very bullish about Jaipur because the social infrastructure which Jaipur provides, the connectivity to the airport, the connectivity to the train, and the highways which are being made. In fact, Jaipur is right in the center of the DMIC zone, or the golden quadrilateral, as we say. People are also looking at Jaipur as an alternative to Delhi NCR in terms of setting up their facilities over here because of the factors which we just mentioned. In fact, this is one fact which not many of us would know, that Jaipur generally provides highest number of CAs, which is close to 36-37% in India. Apart from providing the best social infrastructure, Jaipur also is very well connected to three large national highways. One is NH48. Obviously, there is connectivity to the outer ring road as well. And obviously, Jaipur has been picked up as or selected as one of the smart cities where government is going to focus for the development. It is important for us to understand the Jaipur industrial market. While Mahindra World City is something which was conceptualized and started in 2007, 2008, there are traditional industrial areas, which is VKI or Vishwakarma Industrial Area, which is towards the northern part of the city. We also have Sitapura Industrial Area, but there are basic problems which you will find in these industrial areas, unlike what we have in Mahindra World City, is the lack of infrastructure, lack of planned development, and the average warehousing size which you would see in these traditional areas is anywhere between 10 to 50,000, or 10,000 to probably 75,000 square feet. While in Mahindra World City, the average size of a warehousing box or a factory is anywhere between 1 to 1.5 lakh square feet. So all the larger guys, all the multinational guys who want to set up their facilities in Jaipur are looking at Mahindra World City, because this is the first planned development in Jaipur as such. And we'll talk more about it in a couple of minutes. So just to tell you the location of Mahindra World City, this is located very close to the National Highway 48, which is also the Delhi-Mumbai Highway or the Jaipur-Ajmer Highway. We are also very close to the outer ring road, just about 1.5 to 2 kilometers, and connectivity to the airport and railway is also equidistant. About 25 to 17 kilometers is towards the railway station, and about 25 odd kilometers towards the airport. So as I said, Mahindra World City was conceptualized in 2007, 2008. It is a joint venture between RICO, which is the Rajasthan government's investment and development body, and Mahindra. Mahindra owns 74% and 26% is owned by the Rajasthan government. Because of this partnership, it also allows a lot of facilities, which is basic facilities like water, power, and all of that, to give preference, and that is something which is what the tenants and the occupiers want, right? So Mahindra World City is built on growth corridors. Obviously, the world-class infrastructure which it provides adds to the overall interest or demand which we are seeing. Apart from Jaipur, Mahindra also has developed another World City in Chennai, and they have something called as Mahindra Origins, which is developing in Ahmedabad and North Chennai as well. Mahindra World City Jaipur is spread across 3,000 acres, which is divided into a SEZ zone of 1,500 acres, and another 1,500 acres is towards the warehousing and industrial facility park, which is spread across DTA 1 and DTA 2, Domestic Tariff Area 1 and 2. Domestic Tariff Area 1 is completely packed. Domestic Tariff Area 2 is where all the new guys are coming in, and we are also a part of that Domestic Tariff Area 2. These are some pictures of Mahindra World City Jaipur. If you can see, this is the Infosys building over here on the left-hand side, leftmost picture. The internal lanes or internal roads are also 4x4, which means it's an 8-lane internal road which is available. So that's the kind of facility which you have over here. Apart from that, there are pockets for social and residential development as well. There is a skilled labor institute within this. You have marquee tenants and marquee occupiers, which I'll talk about. So a quick snippet: Mahindra World City in Jaipur was inaugurated in 2007-8. More than 90 plus industrial customers are here. They've created more than 50,000 jobs as we speak, and more than 12,000 crore of investments has come in. 5,000 crores was something which we saw some time back, but as we speak, the latest numbers is more than 12,000 crores. World Bank owns 500 acres over here through one of its companies, IFCs. So that is also one of the equity investments and commitment which we've seen, which is happening from World Bank. Obviously, this is a public-private partnership, and hence land is clear over here. The title is clear. You don't have to worry about any litigation, any encroachment, and all of that. Major tenants in Mahindra World City in our phase and the first phase as well, we can see over here. So right from Flipkart to Fackelman, Delivery, Porto. Porto has a big facility over here. Porto is a Brazilian company which manufactures ATM machines. You also have JCB's largest plant over here, which is spread across 100 plus acres. JCB has 8 lines of machines or 8 lines of equipments or vehicles, and all of them are developed or manufactured over here. Apart from this, there is also Normat, which has recently come in. Now, Normat is a Finland-based company which manufactures trucks and heavy vehicles which are used for mining and all of that. So they are all around us. If you see on the map, Jaipur Opportunity 2 is where our current opportunity is. And just right of it was the first opportunity which we had launched a couple of years back. This is the layout of our current opportunity. It's a simple layout of 138,000 square feet, out of which 21,000 square feet is the mezzanine and 116,000 square feet is the carpet area. The land is close to 4 acres. It's 176,000 odd square feet. This is our facility, or our particular uh, box, or the asset is on a very prime location within this park as well. This is on the Central Spinal Road. Behind us, there is a large facility of Renew Power, and there's obviously also water available behind us. So water, electricity, all of that is never a problem. These are rendered images of how the box will turn up to look like in 3 months' time when the handover is due. Uh, Proud to say that Sudarshan and I were also a part of the groundbreaking ceremony of this particular asset back in February. So we had identified this asset in February, but then we were waiting for the tenant to confirm and obviously get all the approvals in place and the construction to start, which has happened. We are partnering with BSM over here. BSM has been in the business of development and construction of warehouses, hotels, hospitals, residential and commercial projects since 3 decades. Year on year, they develop or construct more than 5 million square feet. So they are a very strong partner with us in Jaipur and in North as such. Quickly moving on to the tenant. Havells is the tenant over here. Havells is the second largest electrical goods company in India. They are a listed company, have been in the business for 65 odd years. The headquarters is Noida, but they have their manufacturing plants across 4 or 5 locations: Alwar, Ghiloth, Faridabad, Shahidabad. The facility in Alwar, which is about 1.5 to 2 hours from our asset, manufactures cables and wires, and that is what is going to be stored in our facility. So our facility is going to be used as the master warehouse or the branch warehouse, and from here, the goods will be transported across to all other states in the country. Uh, Havells is a profitable company, and obviously the data or the balance sheet and all of that is available online as well. The market cap is more than 75,000 crores, and they've clocked a profit of close to about 1,200 crores in the last year. Quickly moving on to the lease terms, the tenant has signed a lease of 9 year, and there's a 4 year lock-in from July. July is when the handover of the asset will happen. And the escalation of this particular investment is 10% every 2 years, which means it's effectively 5% a year. The rents are about 19.5 rupees on the carpet or the ground floor, and the mezzanine obviously has half the rent. So the weighted average rent is about 18.2 per square feet per month over year. Uh, the rents will start 30 days after registration. As we speak, we are about 65% funded in this asset. We launched this last evening. Within 12 hours, we are about 65% funded. We hope to complete, or we hope to raise the entire 100% in next one day. And we target to register this asset by second or the third week of May. And 30 days after that is when the rents would start. This is how your rental income looks like. In the first year, we will pass on 1% top up to you, which takes your income to about 9.3%. And then eventually it keeps going up with the kind of escalation we spoke about. I will quickly move on to the numbers. So the total cost is about 35.8 crores. And we're looking at targeting an IRR of 12.4. However, I personally feel that we will get more than 6% over here. So 13 odd percent is what we should expect over here. But as being Strata, we are always conservative in telling you what we target, but we always want to overachieve what we've committed. All in all, this makes a great case study for you to invest, because established industrial and warehousing hub, all the larger guys are moving here, and the demand has been solid since last 5 to 6 years over here. The entry yield is very attractive. It's 9.3%, which is probably one of the highest in the markets in the vicinity of Jaipur as well. A very robust infrastructure around the asset and within the premise of Mahindra World City. The tenant is an A-grade tenant, listed tenant in India, and you cannot go wrong. They have operations or offices across 40 countries in the world. And obviously, Mahindra World City is the preferred location for anyone who wants to set up their industrial and manufacturing facility in the north of India. Our terms remain same. Minimum investment is 25 lakhs. Rental top up is first 1% in the first year. Performance fee is 20% over a hurdle rate of 10% IRR. And the management fee remains 1%. Obviously, if you're a part of Strata Blue, that may vary. Quickly about Strata, with your support, we've reached 920 crores of AUM. The total area which we manage is more than 3 million square feet. And our asset class has been very equally split between industrial, warehouse, and office, with retail having 5% share in our overall portfolio. These are snapshot or names of some of our tenants. Reach Local is in Mumbai. UBS is our office space in Hyderabad. And apart from that, a lot of tenants on the warehousing and industrial side. We have ProConnect, which is a part of Reddington. We have Puma's head office in Bangalore. Stellar was our first asset in Hosur. Microplastics, DP World are also our marquee tenants. This is our leadership team. And pretty much Sudarshan and Priyanka started this company 3 years back. After that, all of us have been a part of the leadership team, and all of us bring great experience and domain experience, which allows us to get these kind of assets and probably deliver the kind of experience you guys are having investing with us. Very important for people who are investing for the first time with us as well is that what is it that you get additional apart from obviously getting these kind of assets which are not available in the market. You get support from Strata in terms of managing the asset through the entire life cycle, which is identifying the asset, managing the tenant, managing the asset, doing any lease negotiations, providing valuation report, upkeep of the asset, and eventually there's a dedicated investment manager which you have, apart from a very strong customer success team which we have, which solves all your queries and answers to any queries which you would have. We will take on the question and answers once we are done with this presentation in 5 minutes. As you invest, you also get access to an investor dashboard, which provides all the details to you of your investment. Any TDS certificates which are there will be shown over here as well. The rent receipts, the rental payouts and SPV cash flows also can be tracked over here, apart from the valuation report and property tax receipt and insurance documents. Strata has been backed by Elevation, Kotak, Mayfield, Gruhas. Elevation is one of the largest VC funds in India, and they've also funded companies like Swiggy, Meesho, Book My Show, ClearTax, Make My Trip. Kotak is obviously a well-known bank and one of the best investment advisors as well. So they funded us, and Mayfield is a US-based private equity company, and Gruhas is the prop tech arm of Zerodha, which is also invested with us. We've always worked with the best partners as far as custodian is concerned, and the bankers and the escrow guys are concerned. So that is something which remains over here as well. So Universal Trusteeship Services remains our custodian partners, while our escrow accounts are with either ICICI or HDFC Bank. We have our offices across Mumbai, Bangalore, and Pune. Feel free to reach out to us. I will quickly take you all through the Excel sheet or the financial model, which we will obviously share with you, if not shared till now. The total asset cost comes to about 35.8 crores. You can play around with the numbers over here in terms of target cap appreciation. Let's say if we put it at 6%, and if we look at exiting in the 9th year, we're hitting a target IRR of about 13% and an average rental yield of close to about 10%. You can also change the investment number over here to understand what's the kind of return you will get on a month-on-month basis, which you can go over here and check pre-TDS, post-TDS numbers. So this is something which we can quickly. I will just take 2 minutes to take you all through the details or why a lot of tenants prefer investing in Mahindra World City if they want to look at Jaipur or North. So Mahindra World City provides dedicated power substations. There is modern waste management networks. There's a lot of open space, professional operations and management services. Apart from that, they have 24/7 security services, which they provide in the common areas as well. And there is obviously a short water supply with dedicated lines. So this is something which attracts a lot of international guys. For them, it's a plug and play model. Also, Mahindra World City Jaipur is right. It's one of the major nodes of your Delhi Mumbai industrial corridor, and at the same time, it's a part of the Golden Quadrilateral. So we will share this as well with you.